Hello, everyone, mom and dads, well wishes, and all of you who love babies. Well, I can't believe that Baba is already 19 months old. And when I tell you, they grow up so fast. I mean, it was just the other day that I was just doing reviews for toys for 6 months, 12 months, and I can't believe where the time has gone. And so I thought it would be pretty cool just to share with you some of the things that I'm sharing with Baba. Now that he's 19 months old, obviously, some of the toys that he has are working just fine, but you got to supplement some learning. So let's get right to it. Okay. So, this is one of the first books that I got for Baba that I thought was really, really useful as he starts to learn. And this is the My Preschool Busy Book. Now, you can tell that it's for age 3 plus. My baby boy is an alpha baby, and you know these alphas, they are getting into learning even faster than the Gen Zs. And so I think there's nothing wrong with seeing what he could learn. And I looked at the activities in this book, and quite frankly, there's some that I feel Baba is ready to try. And so I'll show you those in just a minute if you are curious about it. Okay, so I am going to turn the box out so you can just see what it is. And I'm just going to show you how the book looks like. So there's different types of activities that come with the book. And each of the activities, they'll come in a pouch like this where you can match the particular activity. And the goal of the baby is to be able to learn to identify and learn. And I have already selected the activities, and I'll show you here in a minute, that Baba will benefit from. So when you open the book, you can already see this is how I set it up for numbers. Numbers is something Baba is starting to do. It's really just identifying and visualizing and seeing what they are. Each of the books comes with these stamps, and you can kind of see they're sticky stamps, and you use them on each of the cards. And so what I do to prepare for our activity is I add them to each of the numbers. So it has the numbers that Baba will stick on. So it's kind of like an activity that we do together. So I like to do these ahead of time, and then I just pluck them out when we're about to start the activity. So now let me share with you what else is in the book so you can kind of see what you are getting. And if you are interested in purchasing this as a gift, check the information bar for more information. But you can kind of see here some of these activities I skipped because they're a little bit more advanced for a toddler that's 19 months. Remember, the book is for 3 years plus. But, the alphabet, I decided to skip that as well. But the My Food and Drink is another. And so I'm actually going to start doing that. You saw me before I made this video. That's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to add the sticky pieces, and I'll just show you how I do it. So in order to get organized, because I like to get organized before we start to learn, I get the sticky piece, and then I'll stick it on the item. And then what I'll do is I'll have the book ready. So I'll do that. Let me just do another one so you can see. And the next one is a hamburger. And so this is just a way to have the toddler learn and identify the foods and all that. And so I'll be able to do this with the rest, but you get the gist of it. And then before playtime, what I do is I remove them, and then I will hand it over to Baba, and then he will get a chance to work with it and see. It's a great activity. And I'll do the same for fruit. So I go through the book and I look at each activity, and based on his developmental level, I'm able to work with him and vice versa. And I think I'm going to do the animals. I may skip this one and that one. Definitely do colors. Baba knows his colors, so we'll continue expanding on that. I'll do shapes. I'll skip that activity for now. I'll skip the big and small. We'll do the transportation because he knows how to say car and train. So we'll probably do that one. And I think the week I'll also skip that until he's more advanced. And that wraps it up. And so it's such a great activity book. And so those are the few activities I'll work with Baba. But hopefully this is helpful as you're just identifying ways to be able to work with your toddler and be able to, kind of get them ahead and get them engaged in their learning. Thank you so much for watching. Remember, if you're interested in this book, information bar below, you'll be able to get all the details. Until my next video, bye.